Hey everybody, Ryan King bringing you your daily sports update here on KSJB. We'll start off with some stuff from yesterday to recap, as well as getting you set for all of the big volleyball games that are going to be going. The state tournaments going on in Bismarck today, so we'll give you a quick update on that again. The NDSU Bison men's basketball team, they would make it 4 wins in a row after they defeated the University of Jamestown 82-67. And, you know, the one thing I'll say is University of Jamestown, they at least put up a good fight. I thought this score could be a lot worse than what it is showing. Again, 82-67. Markai Strickland was the team's leading scorer with 22 points, and Noah Feddersen added 20 more points. The Bison would improve to 4-2 with that win, and the Jimmies would drop to 2-2. The Minnesota Wild would also get a win over the Carolina Hurricanes. This was a good win for them last night, 4-3. Matt Boldy, Matt Zuccarello, and Brock Faber would each have a goal in the game. And Jasper Wallstedt, he'd be in the net last night with 42 saves on 45 shot attempts. He would allow 3 goals. So with that win, the Wild would improve to 10-7-4 and will travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Penguins on Friday night. And then finally, the Minnesota Timberwolves would make it 2 in a row, defeating the Washington Wizards 120-109. I was paying attention to this score throughout the night last night, and Washington was bringing it a little bit closer. And I said, here we go with that typical Minnesota sports thing. When you have a team right there, Washington hadn't won more than 2 games this season, and you're letting them stay in this game. I was thinking to myself, here we go again. But no, the Wolves would get the win. Julius Randle led the team in scoring with 32 points, and Naz Reid is having himself quite a start to the 2025 season. He would come off the bench last night for 28 points and 5 rebounds, So Naz Reid looking really good so far this season. With that win, the Wolves improved to 10-5 and will travel to Phoenix to take on the Suns tomorrow night. And one other thing I just want to throw in there, I don't really talk about them as much because I haven't had a lot to talk about with them the last couple of years, but my Toronto Raptors are looking really good so far this season too. So I'm excited. Both the Wolves are doing good and the Raptors are doing good as well. So that was just a quick recap of some of the stuff that we had seen yesterday and got ourselves previewed for. But let's talk about today, obviously. It's going to be the state championship tournaments for volleyball in the state of North Dakota. So I'll give you a quick rundown of that first round, and a reminder, we can keep you updated on all these scores right at our website, ksjbam.com. I will also be giving you recaps during the Buffalo City Blitz. So we'll start off in Class B. Number 2, Medina Pingree Buchanan will take on number 7, Surrey. Number 3, Linton HMB will be taking on number 6, R Redeemers. Number 1, Langdon Area Munich will take on number 8, Central McLean. And number 4, Edgeley Cullum Montpelier will take on number 5, Flasher. Moving over to Class A, we have number 2, Mayport CG. They're taking on number 7, Des Lacs Burlington. Number 3, Central Cass is taking on number 6, Dickinson Trinity. Number 1, South Prairie Max will be taking on number 8, Hazen. And number 4, Valley City is taking on number 5, Thompson. That is your Class A state tournament. And then moving over to AA, West Region number 1, Century is taking on East Region number 4, West Fargo Horace. East Region number 2, West Fargo Cheyenne will take on West Region number 3, Minot. East Region number 1, West Fargo will take on West Region number 4, Bismarck. And finally, West Region number 2, Jamestown will take on East Region number 3, Fargo Davies. So can Jamestown get it done and bring a state title home? That would be pretty cool to see. But again, all of that tournament will begin today in Bismarck. So again, we'll keep you updated right here on KSJB. The other thing that I wanted to talk about real quickly is some news that had broke last night involving the MLB and just being able to watch the games. And as most Twins fans out there would understand, it's a pretty tough thing to do. Well, for the Twins, it's not going to get any better, but for most of the other coverage, it's probably going to get pretty interesting. NBC and Peacock will become the new home of Sunday Night Baseball, as well as the MLB Wild Card Round, and Netflix is going to be hosting the Home Run Derby, as well as 2 additional games, and I do believe one of those additional games will be the Field of Dreams game that the Minnesota Twins are actually going to be playing in this year against the Philadelphia Phillies. So the 3 deals will average nearly $800 million per year, and ESPN will pay about $550 million, while NBC, their deal is worth $200 million, and Netflix is at $50 million. So we are finding new ways to be able to watch the MLB. However, I did see from one of the Twins kind of beat writers out there that all of that really isn't going to matter as far as wanting to watch the Twins. And I know we got more than just Twins fans in this area, but it's looking like it's going to be about the same way that we were able to watch the games last year. So you're probably going to be like me, doing a lot of box score checking and maybe listening to a radio broadcast every once in a while. That's about all I can tell you on that. So this has been Ryan King with your sports update on this Thursday. Again, we have all of our sports news, local news, farm and ag news at our website, ksjbam.com. For any of you sports fans out there, make sure to download the KSJB Sports app. It's all of our sports coverage right at your fingertips. Scores, broadcast schedules, articles, polls, everything you need right there on one app. And also want to remind everybody to make sure to give this YouTube channel a like and a subscribe, bringing you all the daily news that you need to know if you can't make it on the radio or if you can't listen in the car as well. So make sure to like and subscribe. This has been Ryan King with your daily sports update on KSJB.